And once again, this guy begins to play the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. What type of adventure will he proceed to see? What type of mysterious stuff will he witness? And let's see what's behind that new content door. Oh, hi everyone, I'm back. I know it's been like maybe a week or so, probably 2 weeks since I played this game again, but I am back once again. And guess what? We're all done with the normal game, so now we're actually doing the Ultra Deluxe part of the game. So let's begin. I'm pretty sure you guys don't need to see the cutscene, so we're just gonna get straight into it, kinda. Let's see, skip. All right, so we've pretty much figured out a lot of different endings, from this door to, you know, the window secret,
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room
to the little extra like door secret here. That was pretty cool. From the computer screens that we can turn off, like that's pretty sweet. And then we've been through that door over there. We've been through all the doors on the left, which I like more than the kind of sad and depressing endings to the right. So now it's time. It's finally time. It's about time. Well, we don't know if it's really about time, but we finally get to see what's behind.
New content?
Yeah.
What does that mean? New content?
I don't know. I don't know. Like, okay. New content. Ooh. New content door. Ooh.
Hello, and thank you for playing the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. As you may know, the Stanley Parable was a video game released in 2013 on home computers.
I never got to play that originally. Well, now I have.
Critical and commercial success, it was expanded upon in 2022 with the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, a reimagining of the game for consoles and home computers.
Nice.
The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe features exciting new content that broadens and expands the world of the Stanley Parable, delighting audiences the world over.
That's pretty cool.
Please step inside and see what thrilling new
Oh,
adventures
I'm so
await
excited.
in the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
Oh, well, this sounds delightful. I'm very excited to see the thrilling new Ultra Deluxe content.
Me too. What if I just go through this door?
So far, it's an elevator. Nothing special yet, but I'm sure it's just the beginning of a mesmerizing adventure.
Yeah. I'm hoping so too. Or...
is it broken? What's going on here? Should we be moving somewhere or... Oh, there we go. All right, finally,
that's good.
At long last,
Good.
it's on to the new content. I've
It's
never been more ready. Let's do it.
New content. Ooh, what could it be?
I have to say, initial impressions of Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, mostly tedious. It's as if
Ooh.
Oh, okay. Let's see the content. Give me the content, Stanley.
Me too. What's behind this corridor? Uh-oh. Jump circles? New content?
All right, let's see. It's the jump circle.
I can jump? The abilities. I can't jump. As long as I'm in the circle. Jump. I feel like I'm God. This is so good. This is yes. 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 The jumping. The ability of infinite jump. Oh. Well. Can't jump anymore. Can I reset the...
Is that it? Surely that's not all the new content. There has to be something else, right?
What's over here? Okay, well, I guess they can't. That scared me. I heard that in the corner. Ooh.
Goodness. Another elevator.
Yes.
Stanley, I have to say, initial impressions of this game are not positive. It's just elevators and jumping.
Give or take.
Is this what passes for exciting new content?
Sometimes.
New content? Then I could just read you the whole dictionary. There's 20 hours of new content right there. Hell, I could count to 30 trillion. You could put that on the box. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, now with over 1,000 hours of new content. And oh, wait. There's more. Very good. Yes. I knew there had to be something else. Let's see it. I'm ready for whatever it is.
A dark hole. That's cool. Alright, let's see what's over here. Thank you for enjoying the new content. We did it!
That's it?
We beat the
You've got
game!
to be kidding me. You see, Stanley?
We did it!
This is what happens when greedy video game developers with no respect for their fan base rush a cheap expansion to market for no reason other than to make an easy dollar. And
I could name a couple of games right now.
Craftsmanship that's gone into it. In fact, I'm looking right now at the game's achievements, and it's hard to believe one of them actually says, "Test achievement, please ignore." What quality assurance department signed off on this? I'm infuriated and I'm offended, and I intend to find these people on Twitter and hold them personally accountable. It's my fault, Stanley. I built up too much anticipation around the new content, I'm afraid. It could never have lived up to such expectations.
It's okay.
If you're still with me, why don't we just reset the game, and we'll try to get back to what the Stanley Parable is really about. No frills, no gimmicks. Just you and me having a great time together like always. What do you say, friend?
Oh. I get to restart. What's happened here? I wonder...
Psst. Stanley, come over here. In the vent. I want to show you something.
Alright, I'll listen to you this time. What's in the vent? Coffee nut. With a screwdriver? What's in here? Ah! Okay.
Okay, you remember how cheap and unsatisfying the new Ultra Deluxe content turned out to be? Well, it got me thinking about the past and how much better the Stanley Parable used to be.
Yeah.
So I made something special and tucked it away here where the game's developers won't find it. Just our little secret. Take a look.
So fancy. It's like a Mayan temple. Oh my goodness.
I call it the memory zone. It's where I've been storing all my favorite memories so I can relive the peak experiences of my life whenever I want.
That's super cool.
Like the launch of the Stanley Parable on PC.
I remember that. Well, the new one, not the memory zone. It was pretty cool. Well, picnic basket. That hey boo boo. How about some of that picnic basket? That was terrible. Don't even listen to me.
You see, Stanley, doesn't the memory zone remind you of how wonderful Stanley Parable was
Wow,
before
that's...
it was sullied with a cheap re-release? Remember back in October of 2013?
Don't forget the Stanley Parable. Zone Sweet Zone.
Back then, video games had integrity. Back then, it all meant something.
The greatest wealth is memory. And this is the good ending. Wait. Oh, let's see. Time? That's not the actual time, is it? No, it's not. Hmm. Stanley Parable. Is this like, oh, is this like an actual physical edition? Because that's kind of cool. That's really cool. I'd like to have one of those. Independent games, little wins an award. And then someone wrote, they just, oh, The Last of Us. I see it. It says it right there. The Last of Us for story. That's good. This game probably has better story than The Last of Us 2. Uh-oh. Fans are gonna start getting mad at that. Oh no. Wait, is that the actual time? Nope. Little posters and dogs. Memory Zone temp. Buy on Steam. Look at this website here. They're using the Firefox. Man. Alright. This is kind of cool, honestly. Smile because it happened. Trip down memory lane. The first dollar. They got their first dollar here. The demonstration. I played this demo actually. It was pretty cool. Go outside. Don't play for 5 years. Impossible to get this achievement. It was nominated. Nominated. There's the I died ending. Deals with tough choices. Hold on. This video game releases today. That's pretty cool. Alright, there's nothing else in here. This kind of reminds me of like those... have you guys ever seen the movie Midsummer? Oh, what is this? In loving memory of little Stanley. Okay, that caught me off guard. There's a piano over there.
And over here is where I keep reviews of the Stanley Parable. Like this stunning triumph of games journalism, 10 out of 10 from Destructoid.com. James Stephanie Sterling writes, and I quote, "Where so many games that aspire to be more than games end up less than any form of art, Stanley Parable strives and then succeeds to be every game ever created."
Who wrote this?
Did you hear that, Stanley? Every game ever created. That's how grand and all-encompassing the original Stanley Parable was.
Who wrote this?
It was literally every game ever created. It was Skyrim. It was Persona 3. It was all of them. And now, it's nothing.
Oh,
It's no games at all.
it's okay.
It isn't even the Stanley Parable anymore. It's just a husk now. A lifeless husk with an hour of new elevator content.
I should have stayed in that room with the music. It's down here. Memory zone maintenance. That's pretty. Let's see. Oh, is that Minecraft? Is there a Minecraft ending somewhere? There's the line. Is there a Minecraft ending? Where's the Minecraft end? Is that a Portal ending? Where are these endings? There's endings I missed. I thought I found them all, or almost found them all. This is how they designed the game. That's pretty cool. There's one of those. Top memories. The numbers Mason. And this came with the collector's edition. It's actually pretty cool. Pretty sweet, I
Here's
say.
another moving passage, this time from GameSpot.com. The Stanley Parable is both a richly stimulating commentary on the nature of choice in games and one that offers some of the most enjoyable, surprising, and rewarding choices I've ever been confronted with in a game. 9 out of 10. Don't you get it, Stanley? The game was perfect.
Wait,
it didn't need anything
is there a
else.
scene where I got to use a bike?
Content. It just needed to be left alone, to spend the rest of time collecting dust in the hallowed hall of beloved video game memories.
What's over there? The serious room? The serious room? What's the serious room? There's endings! There's endings that I didn't find. What? Oh my god. Okay. So there's endings that I wasn't able to find. Wait.
These were simpler times, Stanley. But I wouldn't give to go back to have it all over again. Wait, hang on. I don't recall this part of the memory zone before. What's this? What's down here?
Oh, okay. Hello? Anybody down here?
Oh no. Oh God, no.
Is
Stanley,
this...
it's a collection of reviews from Steam, the online video game distributor. I haven't looked at these in years.
They're probably gonna make fun of them.
Collecting down here. Surely
Some
these reviews
terrible
were glowing
things.
well, weren't they?
Oh no.
Honestly, I could not be bothered to play this game to full completion. The narrator is obnoxious and unfunny, with his humor and dialogue proving to be more irritating than entertaining. Unfunny!
Oh no.
Funny? I'm trying to make a serious work of art. I suppose I could write up a handful of gags to insert into the Stanley Parable, but the game is already such a densely layered web of profound philosophical insights that I can't even imagine where I'd have the room to stick them.
It's like a wasteland. Look at all these game reviews. They're all over the place. Is that car playing music? It is. I can't hear what it is, but what does that say? Not recommended. Oh no. Oh no. Well, there's a recommended one. Uh-oh.
Okay, let's see what this one says. While the idea for the game is good, for someone who prefers non-linear games, this preachiness gets annoying fast. Preachy? Stanley? I'm not preachy, am I? You can tell me if I'm preachy. Honestly, you can. Oh, goodness. This is actually quite shocking for me. Well, to be honest, I had always thought of the game's dialogue as being rather terse to begin with. You can't know how much fluff I cut from the game to get it to feel as light and airy as it... Well, I always thought it did. But maybe it wasn't. Oh dear. What an awful memory to have to hold on to. These black marks on my otherwise unimpeachable track record. I feel like a failure. Like I let these people down. Perhaps the Stanley Parable isn't quite as sterling as I always remembered.
Yeah, but this one's leaking a whole bunch of reviews. I thought the game was really good. I like the smushing sound of the mud. I don't know where to go.
What's this one got to say? You constantly have to stop doing anything so the narrator can catch up with his long-winded explanations of what's happening. I wish there was a skip button.
I wish there was a skip button.
A skip button? Well, yes. Yes, I think we can do that. If I'm truly too preachy, then then maybe letting you skip ahead for just a moment, surely it couldn't hurt. Not if it means we can strike these negative reviews from the record. Only positive reviews of the Stanley Parable. That's my motto today, and it's always been my motto. I'd do anything for the customer, Stanley. Yes, a skip button we shall have.
I don't want a skip button. I like to hear what you're gonna say. That's not even connected completely. I don't want a skip button. No, thank you. No, thank you. What is that? Is that a roll of tape? That is really loud.
And here it is. Go ahead and give it a shot. I'll pop you forward in time so that the second my incessant droning starts to bore you, with just the push of a button, you'll have zipped right past it. It's what the players have been asking for, and I'm very proud to have delivered.
Well, I'll see how long.
To me rambling on and on and on. No. The Stanley Parable is a game for the people, and if the people want silence, then by goodness, that's what they're going to get.
Yeah, definitely.
Waiting for me to shut up. Go ahead and make me shut up.
I don't want to make you shut up.
We'll pretend that I've just begun an interminable monologue.
Okay.
And it goes something like this.
Okay.
The story and the choices, or what have you, and therefore by becoming it is. So on and so
I
forth,
say that is
inevitably
fantastic.
We all until the end of time.
No,
at which time
I see.
Everything all at once. So now you see. Blah,
Once,
blah, blah, blah,
twice,
blah, 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 blah,
second,
blah, blah, blah. We've
30.
eaten too much and it can't be just yet. No, until 245.
245.
The logic of elimination working backwards. The deduction therefore becomes impossible to manufacture.
I say that is
It went
quite
on
true.
For nearly 10,000 years until just yesterday.
That seems like a very long time.
And never a moment before lunchtime. It can't be. It's the only
I do like
thing there
lunchtime.
is. How many billions left until so much more than forever ago?
I don't know.
I say the story and the choices, or what have you, and therefore by becoming it is. So on and so forth until inevitably
quite agree.
We all until the end of time, at which time everything all at once. So now you see, blah 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 blah. We've eaten too much and it can't be just yet. No, until
so it's repeating. Okay. And for a second I was like, wait a second, this sounds very familiar. All right. You're just repeating the same thing over and over again. So let's fast forward.
Just yesterday. Oh, you're back, you see. You were only frozen in time for a few minutes, but it was plenty of time for me to deliver a long, rambling monologue full of unnecessary verbal flourishes and
you just repeated the same things
on the nature of choice in video games.
Okay.
Of course, I happen to believe it was perhaps one of my more profound such ruminations. Not that, of course, you need a description of it, but if I had to describe it, I'd say it was perhaps less of a rumination and more of a treatise. Or maybe a manifesto. Look, I'll outline it for you very briefly, and you can tell me what you think. Okay, so my theory is that any choice you've ever made is simply a series of choices made by the person who you are, or were, or will be at the time of having made said choice. That is to say, if by articulating a choice you've already made,
I think the game's gonna just keep forcing me to
then
skip.
By making no choice and saying nothing, are you not simply erecting in the sanctuary of time
Erecting.
a monument to every person you've ever been, making every choice to which you've ever given your great gift of mortal and yet timeless thought? Or rather, do all of the choices you've ever made, in fact, make you more not this kind of person, and in fact do the very opposite? You see, it could in fact be both of these things.
Dude, my brain shut off when he was explaining things. I'm just gonna poop.
Well there, sport. You really did catch me rambling on a bit, didn't you? But that's the power of the button.
Yeah.
The minute I start to go off on a thoughtless display of self-absorption, it's right at your fingertips.
I like how it just goes,
Poof,
sucks
it's
itself
all
back
over.
in.
Oh, I can't wait to see what Cookie 9 will say about this.
Yeah,
And whether they'll
Cookie
edit
9.
the rating of their Steam review, or at least change some of the wording, perhaps. To be honest, I don't even know if one can change their review in the first place.
That's a good question. I've only done like one review for a game on Steam, so and it was trying to be funny, and it ended up not being funny. So
although I have to imagine that after seeing this exciting
skip.
Okay, welcome back, Stanley. Now, I should say that the amount of time the button has been skipping through is becoming longer and longer. That last one was, well,
My door's gone.
Maybe 30, 45 minutes.
My door's gone.
Unendurable by any means, but it's Well, there's really only so much
My
I can
door's
ramble on
gone.
to myself about. I know, it's shocking, isn't it? But at any rate, I do suggest that we not press the button again.
'Kay.
I think the skip button has been aptly demonstrated, and we can say goodbye to it and just... Wait, how do we get out of here? Where did the door go? Wasn't there a door that led into this room?
That's what I
I
said.
feel quite certain that there was one here before. How else would we have gotten into the room in the first place? I don't think one can enter a room without a door of some sort.
Maybe we
Window
just
or something like
teleported.
that. Do you see a window anywhere?
Window?
Sufficiently
Window.
large crack in the
We can
wall?
use this.
I'll take any of these.
We could break this.
Please step away.
That would have
from
to,
the skip
like,
button to go
maybe there's,
anywhere
like, a
other
hole
than the
through
skip
there?
button. There was a door here before, wasn't there? I swear there was.
Yeah,
Where did
I
it
could have
go?
sworn there was a door.
Can you maybe just ram your way through a wall?
I got it. I got
Is
it.
there
I got
any
it.
possibility that you could slam your body into the wall
Nope.
until enough damage is done for you
I'm gonna
to be
press the
able to
button
leave?
from the
Please,
other side.
I'll take any option at all.
Let's see.
I'm asking you to work with me here.
Ready?
We need a door. We need a door of some
Wait,
kind.
can I press it?
I can work with any kind of door as long as it can open and lead from one room to another. I'm going to step away for just a moment, and I'm
Okay.
going to try to find us a door.
Okay, go
I
find
don't
you a
know
door.
how exactly to remove a door and place it in a different wall, but I will find a way, I promise. You
Yeah.
just need to not do anything. Don't press the skip button. Please, please, please
Okay.
do not press the skip button. Just
Okay.
wait here. Wait here
Not
for me.
pressing
and don't
the
press
skip button.
Got it?
Yes.
Good.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
Okay. So we're not gonna press the skip button. 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 We're definitely not going to press the skip button. We're definitely not gonna. We're definitely not thinking about pressing the skip button. Whatever we do, we're not gonna press it because we told the guy we were gonna listen, and we're definitely we're gonna listen to the narrator. Don't worry. Don't press the skip button. Don't press the skip button. We're not gonna press the. But look how shiny it is. Super duper shiny. Oh, we're not gonna press the skip button. We're just gonna wish that we had the jumping circle again. Oh, where's the jumping button? The jump circle. I'd like to jump again. If I could jump, I could have had fun. I could try to see how many times I could leap over this fence. But there's nothing else I could do. The only thing that's here is this button. Or this plant. Let's look at this plant. Look at this. Wow. Look at this plant. It has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Probably like 30 leaves on it. Is this clock still going? We could just watch the clock go by. Wow, look at that. That's amazing. That's not the actual time. Is there a door? Invisible door. Narrator, are you there? Oh. I'm gonna press the button.
Stanley,
Oh.
Stanley, please don't push the button again. It's been 12 hours.
Has it been 12
You've
hours?
just been frozen there. I don't know why the skips are getting longer, but they're really, truly
It
getting
says
longer. and
it's
my
not
God,
12
there's no way
hours.
out
It's
of
only
the
been an
room.
hour.
Stanley, the door is gone. It's completely gone. I've looked at it from every angle. I've checked every one of those walls 1,000 times. And there's no door, Stanley. There's no door. There's just you and the button, and if you keep pressing it, I have no idea what will happen. I have no idea how long I'll be made to sit here, and more than anything else, I don't know how to stop you from pressing the button again. I can't control anything in this room, Stanley. I can't touch it, and I have to believe, I have to know that sooner or later, no matter how much I plead with you, you're going to press the button again. Why would you? I've been thinking and thinking, and I don't know what I can do to convince you otherwise. Oh, my God. And it's all because of those reviews. Those reviews that I couldn't get out of my head. I just couldn't ignore the negative feedback. Why was it so important for me to fix the problem?
The lights
Why
are
did
dying.
Cookie Nine's opinion matter so much to me? I've never even met Cookie Nine. I have no idea who they are. What would it ever really matter? But here I am. I'm fixating on every tiny negative thing that anyone ever says about me. The merest mention of one of my imperfections, and I become as impetulant as a child. Wild
Yeah,
and
that happens.
impulsive. I can't help myself. I can't stop myself from lashing out with a vengeful fury.
Well, you just gotta go to Wusa. You gotta like calm down, go into full zen.
This one person who made a single negative comment. What does such an impulse serve? For whose benefit is this? And here I am now, stuck in a room, waiting for you to press this button, and to become frozen in time, knowing that you're going to do it, and that I'm going to be stuck all alone, and that I had the power to prevent it all from happening, if only I'd held my tongue.
Well, now
It's all out of my control now. Just you. Just your decision as to exactly when you're going to make me suffer, to leave me all alone. Surely you will. I don't doubt it. Surely you'll press that button again, leaving me here. And
No, now I
surely
feel
you'll put
bad.
your
I don't-
own
I don't-
desire to
that's
see
not
what's
it.
next ahead of my need for
I want to
company,
know what
for
happens next,
companionship.
but
Surely you'll not be moved by my howls of fitful anxiety that you
I'm
sit with
sorry.
me and just stay here. Oh, no, no, no. I know you too well.
well, just
You'll be leaving me. Oh, my God. And it's all because of those reviews. Those reviews that I couldn't get out of my head.
He-
I just
he
couldn't
cycled-
ignore
he
the
cycled
negative
through it.
feedback. What? Oh, Stanley, you're back.
Uh.
You're back. Oh, my goodness. I have someone to talk to again. Stanley, I think it's been a week.
the plant's
Or 2
dead.
weeks.
Oh my God,
I've been sitting here.
that
all
scared
time,
me.
just
That
sitting
sound.
here, not a single person to speak with. And you'd think that that's just how it's always been, right? Me talking and you saying nothing. Would you think that it's exactly the same as always? Doesn't that feel like what we've already been doing? Me just talking? But it isn't, Stanley. It isn't the same at all. It isn't
Is it
even
not?
close. Because I know you can't hear me once you push that button. That's what I'm realizing now, Stanley. I'm realizing that I needed to know that someone was listening. I needed there to be a vessel through which my words were moving. It was the vessel I needed, Stanley. Not the outcomes, not the story. None of that matters anymore. I'll give it all up. I'll give up every branching path. I'll burn my story to the ground. One single thing I need, and God, I can see now that I need it more than anything, is to know that someone else is taking it in. These
That's
words
me.
that I'm saying, I need to know you can hear me.
I can hear you.
Maybe, Stanley, maybe, if you can hear me, then maybe it means I'm real.
That's
Maybe I'm not
that's-
just a fiction.
that's
Was I
very
scared
deep.
of that all along? Perhaps.
Oh my God.
Perhaps I've been scared this whole time. That if I
Oh,
stop
no.
speaking, I'll slip backwards into the silence and be consumed by it.
I don't
I
like
can't
this.
be taken by it, Stanley. I
I don't-
can't lose myself in the stretch of emptiness between you and me.
I'm gonna have to press
When you
this button
that
one of these
button,
days.
You're still right there, but I know you're so tremendously far away. And in those moments, the emptiness folds itself outward in between the two of us.
The
I
plant
am
died.
suspended in its unyielding quietness.
The plant's
I
dead.
can feel the edges of my reality curdling inward and decaying.
I don't.
I can tell that
It's
I am
this.
becoming
This is
less
making
and
me
less
sad.
Yet to speak to you now, I am alive.
Oh.
I am truly and completely here.
So I
am a
pretty much,
being.
like,
I
in a
am
way,
someone.
kill you when
am
I
something.
skip.
I am being listened to.
I
am
make it to
being
where you don't
recognized.
exist.
The emptiness between us has collapsed, and
Is
I
that
feel
what you're
right
telling
now
me?
like I am not a work of fiction. I feel
Oh,
as though
no.
I occupy space in this world again, and I have cast a shadow onto the wall. You see what I'm saying, don't you?
I
You
do.
can see what this means to me. I'm so clear about it now, Stanley. I feel as certain about this as I've ever felt about anything at all. I feel renewed. I feel restored, and already I can sense the looming silence as you will press the button for the next time. What a terrible dread it strokes in my heart to think of it. To think of returning to such coldness.
No.
Let us sit in silence together here for just a moment. Let us anticipate it. Let us welcome it. Let us not run from it.
I don't like this. I'm sorry. I gotta press the button. I really do.
Oh, hello. It's you. You're here again. Welcome. I have had time to think about you and about us and about everything we've been through. I've had so much time, I stopped keeping track after a year. Have you ever sat down in one place and not moved for one entire year? Let me describe it for you. To begin with, there is only regret. There is only the turning wheel.
The clock died. The clock ceased to exist.
Time, Stanley.
The batteries are dead.
Months. I lost it all in a blur of the deepest
the plant's dead.
The past. And when that feeling had begun
at least the air conditioning is still working.
As the collapse of every moment
the lights are all dead.
Experienced my entire life.
The fire detector, the sprinkler system still works, so that's good.
I could see myself
so like
clearly, calmly, with a collected heart. It was an impossibly rich wellspring of both delight and disgust simultaneously. I was consumed by it. I could do nothing but wallow in it for what felt like an eternity.
I'm sorry. No! The air conditioner's not working! Not the air conditioner! But look, the sprinkler system works. Clock's still dead. Just dead silence. The sprinkler system's breaking. Someone needs to get it checked. Does that mean there's a fire? How did the clock fall down? The plant's still dead.
But they didn't understand the game was never meant to be funny. It was meant to have a point. It was meant to speak to the human condition. But where are the jokes? Where are the jokes? They bemoaned, they screamed, they gnashed their teeth and said, entertain us. It wasn't enough. They had to leave a pathetic little thumbs-down review and make
the sprinkler system's broken.
Demands. But then, he's talking too much, they said. First, he didn't entertain us, now he won't shut up. It's the inconsistency, it's the lack of accountability, it's the unwillingness to examine with an uncompromising heart the words that they are speaking into the world.
See, but that's the thing about comedy.
For a lack of cohesion in one's assessment of others. But of course, absolutely anyone can leave a review. So here's what we get. We get these demands that seek everything and are accountable to nothing. We get a world where someone will say, oh, there should be a skip button. You should be able to freeze Stanley in place while the narrator sits there forever and ever. We want all of this in the new Stanley parable. We demand it. And then, because it was said, because it was spoken, now it simply has to happen. The most immediate desires, every single thing demanded by every person at every moment in time. If someone wants it, then it's a crime not to bring it into being. Have we been given to indulging every fleeting whim for no reason other than to do so? Yes! Yes, it seems that this is now the world we live in. It seems that we are a people living in such bleakness and discomfort with ourselves that our entertainment is now our lives.
He's really ranting right now. It has come
to represent us. It absolutely must speak to who we are as people. Because otherwise, without our entertainment, we have nothing.
Exactly.
Without entertainment, we would have to face inward toward the cruel bleakness inside ourselves. We would turn to look at our deeper nature and find a resounding emptiness gazing back with unyielding aggression. And so because of this, We require that our amusements and our playthings and our flights of fancy be so impossibly captivating that they consume all of our attention, turn our heads completely away from the bleakness. In effect, we have demanded that our entertainment be the collapse of ourselves. What a pitiful reflection of humanity these entertainments are. What a shameful mirror to the human spirit they project. I'm not mad. I'm not mad about any of this. I'm at peace with it. I am the calm center of gravity around which these perversions hurl themselves. I am a waypoint for reasonable and collected discourse. They're the ones who are mad. They're the ones who couldn't stand the idea of me using my game to try to say something. Maybe they were just jealous of me. Yes. Yes, of course. They've been jealous of me this whole time. They are mired in fear and insecurity and cannot help but attempt to tear me down. What a sad state of affairs. When you read these reviews now, you can see it. You can taste the bitter resentment. And my, how good does it feel
Tastes
now
like
to
salt.
speak truth to these words, to finally allow these thoughts out, contained and managed for so long, neutered and sterilized. At last I am free to truly think, to feel. It must be that they were so discontent with themselves they couldn't help but leave a negative review on Steam. Perhaps it says far more about them than it ever said about me. Perhaps the state of their psychological being was in such tatters, and my constitution and willpower are so ironclad in comparison. Perhaps it was this state that they sought some outlet through which to tear me down. This, you can see, is clearly why they felt the need to expect that the game be funny, that it be filled with yucks and whimsical humor, that it
Little
amuse
couple
them
of fart
endlessly
jokes.
from start to finish. But they didn't understand the game was never meant to be funny. It was meant to have a point. It was meant to speak to the human condition. But where are the jokes? Where are the jokes? They bemoaned, they screamed, they gnashed their teeth and said, "Entertain us." It wasn't enough. They had to leave a pathetic little thumbs-down review and make all of their pitiful demands. But then, he's talking too much, they said. First, he didn't...
He is ranting hard. He is he is ranting so hard that it's at a point where I can't talk in between. Like, my God. Okay, well.
The end is never the end, 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 never the end, is never the end, the end is never the end, is never the end,
that's not good. That's not good. That's... Huh. Yeah, that's not good. Wait. Hello? Anybody out there? No! The plant! Why? Why did the plant? He didn't deserve it. He really didn't. Hello? Did I hear a bee? I did. I hear like a bug. Why is there sounds of bugs? The ladder fell. Oh. You got little berries. Did the plant grow itself? The plant come back? No, the plant's dead. The plant's still right there. Oh no. Pipes are getting vegetized. That's pretty cool. What happened? What happened to the plants? What happened to the plants? The tree, it's still here. It just has one little part sticking out. Well, I don't know what's going on. Hello? Anybody here? Can anybody hear me? I don't like that sound. I'm gonna go. The plant didn't make it. I see you over there. I see you. The tree didn't make it, but it's okay. Hello? Where's the... What is this? The Sahara Desert area? Do I go back in? Do I press skip? I can't. Skip's broken. Where do I go? Hello? Was that it? Is that the new content?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
What?
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
That's new. New content. That's pretty cool. I'm gonna take a picture. There we go.
Oh, good. You noticed my sign. Yes, I have something very exciting to show you.
All right. What's the new stuff? Some new stuff? New content. Gotcha. Newest of the newest? Oh, my goodness. That one was... Oh, we skipped out on the whole, like... cutscene thing? Okay.
You see, Stanley, I've been reflecting on the Stanley parable and about how roundly disappointing this ultra deluxe version has turned out to be.
Yeah, it's been...
The original Stanley parable was a landmark.
Been rather
and
spooky.
Any new content for it should live up to that legacy. So forget this ultra deluxe nonsense. I say we take it one step even further. Which is why I'm very proud to announce for the first time ever, the Stanley Parable 2.
The sequel?
Yes, you see, isn't this far superior to a measly re-release with a few minor additions? Think of all the new territory we'll cover with a fully fledged sequel. An entirely new experience, built from the ground up. Why, there are so many possibilities. It could go in so many different directions. This is what fans have truly been asking for. Calling it the Stanley Parable 2 is just so much catchier than Ultra
Taste the
Deluxe, don't you
sequel.
think? Ultra Deluxe? What does it even mean? But the Stanley Parable 2, now that's an artistic statement right there. It's future-oriented. It screams progress and innovation and long-term franchising potential.
They're back. 2 doors. That's... Oh. Old and busted. New hotness. That's a, Hold on. That's a... Hold on. That's a Men in Black reference. You're like, you're still rocking the old and busted. And I got the new hotness. Cool red second. That's pretty funny. Let's see. The color red. I like the color red. It's not my favorite color, but ooh. So let's see. Stanley Parable 2. That's like the norm. Let's see. Stanley Parable 2. That almost looks like it's in the art style of The Last of Us, maybe. The Stanley Parable 2. I don't know what that one would be. That one looks like it's like kind of like a spooky game. That's Resident Evil. I think this one in the middle right here might be like I feel like, because my cousins play it, what is it? Five Nights at Freddy's. And then that one right there, I think is like probably like a mafia like design to it. Well, that's close. It's the Ferns. I remember the Ferns. They always told me to remember it. 2 players possibly?
Now, to be clear, I haven't quite nailed down what exactly the Stanley Parable 2 is going to be, but let's take a look at some of the features I've been developing for it. I figure that if I can loosely organize a handful of interesting concepts,
You took the red marker?
will sort of
Me.
naturally spring up around them. It'll all work itself out. Game development is much more of a fuzzy magic than anything scientific or logical, really.
That is cool. Aladdin 2: The Return of Jafar. It's not. Or is it? Okay, so Portal 2, yes. Half-Life 2, yes. Batman Arkham Asylum 2, The City, so it's Arkham City, not Asylum 2. Divinity Original Sins, I've never played that one, but I have friends that play it. Doom 2 is pretty good. Dark Souls 2, I've heard is pretty good. Kinda, maybe. I'll hear what people say about that. But Aladdin 2, The Return of Jafar, I think that's the movie. And I don't remember which one took Robin Williams out of it, but I think that might be it. Ooh. Hello everybody, welcome to my TED Talk. We got new features and brand new content for the Stanley Parable 2. I hope you guys enjoy. I'm gonna start heading back this way. Thought I saw a person. That was weird. I could have sworn I saw like a person in the background. I gave myself the spooks just thinking about it. I may have saw a person back there. Oh my. And I think we're going to end it here today. Yep, this is a perfect place to start a brand new and see where this is going to take us next time. So, thank you guys so much for watching. And next time, we're going to be playing the sequel. So I will catch you guys another time. Goodbye, everyone. Don't forget to do that thing that everyone asks people to do. Like, subscribe, and share, and notifications. And does that say bucket? Is that a, what does that mean? Maybe we'll see what's inside the little bucket there.
Here we are. Go on. Try out some of the new features.
I will tomorrow. Is that a stuffed animal? Is that a giant me? Oh my god, there's so much stuff here. Please. I'm gonna have to play this game tomorrow. There's so much cool stuff now.